CT United FC host Red Bull New York 2 as two of the hottest teams in MLS Next Pro. Tonight, it's the inaugural match in Bridgeport, Connecticut, as these Eastern Conference foes jostle for playoff positioning with just 4 matches left in the regular season. And it's the host side, CT Connecticut, in the 3rd position in the Eastern Conference standings, but just 2 points behind them in the 7th spot. It's New York Red Bulls 2. This match, major implications on shaking out the playoff seeding with, as I mentioned, just 4 matches left in the regular season. Only one team has secured their bid in Chattanooga. Let's look at who these teams go with from their starting 11. For the hosts, the Coy Wolves, it's that front 2 pairing, Brian Destin and Barnabas Chanyi, that have worked so to get well together, as Destin's in his 5th match after being brought in on loan in early August. Looking at the visitors, Red Bull New York 2 is going to make some changes, knowing that they need wins with the playoff push on the line. They bring in a couple of first-team players, and Ronald Mitchell and Nguyen Benindetti to shore up their lineup. They are without Dennis Nilic and Dennis Yengor, 2 of their most consistent players tonight. We'll see how that affects Dominic Wooler's squad as the teams get ready to kick off here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. As I mentioned, it is the first match ever for CT United in Bridgeport, Connecticut. This was the same city where they announced they would be creating their club back in January of 2024, their formal introduction. And now they, full circle moment, come back and play for the first time at University of Bridgeport's Knights Field in a huge match against Red Bull New York 2. CT United 13-9-2 with 43 points this season. Red Bull New York 2 12-8-4 with 41. An exciting 90 minutes about to get underway. I'm Nick Abel here, as really the best 2 teams for the last little bit of stretch of play in MLS Next Pro face off. One of the most exciting matchups of the weekend and the entire year given form. These are the only 2 squads in all of MLS Next Pro that have come into match week 26 with 3 straight wins. And CT United FC, they've just won 10 of their last 12. Unbelievable run of form for Shavar Thomas's squad, trying to show off in the Purple City. In front of home fans who've been craving to see the newest professional football club in Connecticut. In their Purple City home jerseys, the home side kicks it off and begins this Saturday night affair. CT United holding on to possession. They don't finally give it up. They are not a team that is comfortable with the ball. They are 29th in overall possession on average in MLS Next Pro. Expect to see Red Bulls 2 with a lot of the possession tonight in black, as it's turned over in the midfield. Just feeling into these first minute of play. Be interesting to see how the changes for Dominic Wooler's squad affects tonight. Benny Rodriguez, one of the stalwart attackers on Red Bulls is credited with the foul there. First whistle of the night from our ref, Walterson Torchin. These teams have met twice already. It's their last regular season meeting. CT United got the better of RB2 in both of those contests. A lot different squads back then. The last time they played was in July. Really in the midst of CT United's massive come up as they started the season slow, and as I mentioned, they've won 10 of their last 12. They started the season 3-7-2. Not that surprising given it was the first time any of these players had taken the pitch together as they're in their inaugural season as a program. I got a chance to talk to a couple of players on CT United earlier this week, including the aforementioned Brian Destin, who is probably the biggest story coming into this match, as you see him corralling the striker position in press mode right now. And he is just in his 5th match with the Coy Wolves, but has already scored 4 times, and he was awarded Player of the Match Week in MLS Next Pro last week for 2 goals, 3 goals, and an assist in 2 contests. As the Coy Wolves have their first chance in transition, Dylan Lacey swings to the middle, shot on, save made, cleared out. That's what they like to do. Get the ball and go fast, and they're going to keep up the pace. Shevchik makes the incredible save on the first chance of the night. Defenses cannot take a breather when they face CT United, but it's given up here and taken down the left wing. Red Bulls 2, in on behind, shot deflected away. Lacey, who created that chance for CT United, brings possession back to the home side, but they give it right back up. What a chance that was. First shot of the game. As this one's turned back over, another attempt is deflected away. Javar Stevenson has made a couple of key interventions so far in the first 4+ minutes. CT United is a team that is used to creating chances like that first opportunity. The most big chances in all of MLS Next Pro with 93 on the season, the most shots on net. They average 6 a match. This one goes out for a corner. So again, going direct. Let's take another look at this save. Here comes Lacey down the left wing. Left-footed shot. And a huge stop by Tobias Shevchik. And now a set-piece opportunity off the corner. Swung in, back post, headed forward, and the offside flag is up. So that will negate any chance. It was Alex Monis who took the corner, and he was the Coy Wolves player that got the first shot attempt away that nearly beat Tobias Shevchik. Shevchik has been the consistent keeper of the season for Red Bull New York 2 in his 14th match. As this one's played up ahead. Sat at the box, dropped. Volley attempt, can't find the target. And CT United gets out and runs. Dylan Lacey played forward, deflected in. Tanyi trying to get a shot away. It is off a defender and out for a throw. Tanyi expecting to be hunting goals all evening. He has the most of any player on the pitch tonight with 12, tied for 5th in all of MLS Next Pro. One of the many international players on this CT United FC squad as another offside flag comes on. The play down there in the right corner. It's kind of the pace we expected of this match. High energy, a lot of pressure. Two of the best offensive teams in MLS Next Pro going at it here in Bridgeport. Two teams desperately searching for 3 points. Both came into this weekend with a chance to secure their playoff spot. Only one team in the Eastern Conference has done that so far, in Crown Legacy FC. And as Red Bulls can't quite force the issue on the transition, CT United pick it back up on the offensive side of midfield. Played all the way back to the keeper, Gunther Rankenberg. Dylan Lacey, who's already got 2 goals against RB2 this season and creates a lot of opportunities for the Coy Wolves at midfield. Rankenberg tries to go direct, expect a lot of that. They go quickly and they try and break the back line with passes from the back 4 and the goalkeeper. And they're going to continue to test this young back line of RB2. 3 academy players in the back line for Red Bulls 2. Only change to that back line is Amar Sanchez replaced Jason Borey, who got the starts in the last 2 matches. Sanchez has seen a lot of action on the pitch so far this season in his 19th start, 23rd appearance. 10 minutes elapsed as the 3rd and 7th seed in the Eastern Conference knock heads in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Ball's coughed up out of bounds. CT United takes a hold of it. Only shot on frame was the first attempt from Alex Monis. Saved by Tobias Shevchik and could have very well been the first goal of the evening. Sean Badinger fighting off attackers. Devin Cadigan turns them off. And And the Red Bulls looking to transition to offense. Long ball sent in behind, tripped up, and we will get a play on from the official. Benny Rodriguez was trying to sneak behind the Coy Wolves back line. He was looking for his 5th goal of the season. Be interesting to see how he pairs with Roald Mitchell and Nuhen Benedetti, the 2 first-team players that RB New York 2 is brought down for tonight's match. This is Mitchell's 9th match for the second team. 3 appearances in MLS play tonight, or this season, excuse me. But he hasn't played with RB2 since April 26th. So expect a little bit of rust to have to be shaken off, and I'm sure training helped, but never easy when you aren't quite synced up with the midfield. And for midfielder Nuhen Benedetti, who has more familiarity with Mitchell, he's playing in his 2nd straight match for Red Bulls 2. All the way back to the keeper, Shevchik, who made the vital save and plays it direct, looking for Rodriguez. Taken away well by Lucas Camrath. Veteran center back for CT United, who's in his 25th appearance. One of 22 players to play in 24-plus matches this season in MLS Next Pro. As you hear the Vuvuzelas lighting up the night sky. And throw is awarded to RB2. Badinger is told to force it back. And Sanchez and Munson play keep away. And again, it comes out off of CT United. Red Bulls holding on to possession as they typically like to. Don't expect a lot of turnovers out of the team in black. Only one of the most accurate passing team in all of MLS Next Pro, and it's been crucial to their success. As this one's lofted too far for Rodriguez, who gets a bump from Rankenberg. And Rankenberg will reset. CT United Soccer is proudly supported by Yale New Haven Health, powering medical breakthroughs with the greatest of care. A little bit of goalie wars as Rankenberg sends it all the way back to Shevchik. High press on from CT United. Chance in the middle, and it's a goal! Kanye with his 13th of the season. And the host up for the first time in Bridgeport, Connecticut. What an attacking run. And an easy finish for Tanye. As the Coy Wolves go up early. in the 16th minute. The left back, Andre Upperweight, who created that opportunity with the high press, gets the assist, his third of the year. And Tanya, his 13th goal of the regular season. And that's how we kick off the scoring. Expect more between these two high-powered offenses. CT United strikes first. And Lacey plays it forward again. Shefsik has to come out and deal with it, but the offside flag was up anyways. Destin just played too far behind the line. This first season for CT United in MLS Next Pro has been remarkable, to say the least. After a slow start, Shavar Thomas told me this week he knew he had the guys. It's a tough group that had belief in themselves. And after it took a little bit to click, they have found unbelievable success. Sporting director Dennis Hamlet played a big part in that as one of the many people with ties to the Red Bull organization. For the Koi Wolves. He served as sporting director for them a couple of years ago. Now looking to get revenge on his former club. He's already helped his team do that twice, and adding a player like Brian Destin into the mix helps. We're going to get a foul in the final third, so a dangerous free kick upcoming for RB2. Take another look at this foul. Right on the edge of the box. Red Bull New York 2 trying to answer after the goal by Barnabas Tanyi in the 16th minute. Just 7 set-piece goals on the season for RB2. That's middle of the table in Next Pro. These two teams not necessarily, they like to score from open play. Let's just say that. Left-footed in, swinging cross. Comes out. Shot attempt. Badinger is blocked. Has options inside the box. Given away, but the counter press does its job. And RB2 hangs on to possession. Just 3 matches left in the regular season after play concludes tonight and the rest of the weekend in MLS Next Pro. It's a tight Eastern Conference. A win would go a long way for either of these sides, and in theory, based on what happens in the rest of the league, CT United does have a chance to secure a playoff opportunity. RB2 had an opportunity before the events of last night. They needed a loss from Toronto, who beat NYC FC2. So they'll have to wait another week in at least to secure their playoff spot and try and defend their cup run from last season. As this one's sent in over the line before Shefsik touches it. So goal kick. Andre Applewhite has already made his mark on this match with the takeaway leading to the assist. His own assist that led to the goal of Barnabas Tanyi. Really, he created that entire opportunity. Just picked Badinger's pocket. You see more pressure from CT United. These two clashing styles of play. In effect right now, ball tried to play through, too far. There's a Coy Wolf down on the pitch. They've gotten bumped to preceding that through ball. We're going to get a stoppage of play. So take another look at that one, right side of your screen. And it was Applewhite who was just tripped up. Caught the heel of Rodriguez. Usually you see the player who gets clipped take the fall, but this time it was Applewhite. That is concerning given the way he started this match. The rest of the players on the pitch will use it to get some water and consult with their coaches. Dominic Woolert, head coach for RB2, probably not that excited about the start tonight. Of a team that's been so clinical. Applewhite up on his own accord and walking gingerly towards the sideline with the help of the medical training staff. See if he is able to resume this match. Or if Shavar Thomas will have to go to his bench early in the first half. Just 24 minutes in. Because the training staff comes on, he has to take a couple seconds before he can be back allowed on the pitch. Find is now available on Samsung and LG. Just search PHYND on Samsung's TVs 2022 or newer and LG TVs 2021 or newer. Install and play premium games like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Garfield, Kart 2, and many more, completely free. Find is also coming to Amazon Fire TV devices this summer. It's been a summer of soccer all across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. Obviously, the World Cup wrapping up. It's been a resounding success, and now the regular season of MLS Next Pro almost coming to a close. Rodriguez does well to win a corner, and another set-piece opportunity for RB2. Still 1-0 after the 16th minute Tanyi goal. Has CT United up 1-0. Left-footed ball towards the back post, punched out by Rankenberg. Coy Wolves looking to get out and run. Progress is slowed up. And Rickson Van Hees sends a ball towards the center circle. RB2 wins the fight for the moment. Played forward. Can't get by Javar Stevenson. The towering center back. Stands at 6'7". He's going to have his hands full tonight. But so far, the defense that has at times struggled this season has looked pretty stout. No chances yet for RB2. as Red Bull New York 2 commits the foul. Towards the bottom third of the table in goals allowed is CT United FC. 41 on the season. Two teams in the top 6 in scoring. Only 1 goal so far tonight. A combined four goals in the first matchup and 3 goals in the second between these two squads. Good combination play. Red Bull New York slotted in towards the 18-yard box. Ball played forward, switching fields too far. And Red Bull will reset to the back line. Nate Worth, one of the standouts in this squad, who Wohlert gave a lot of praise to when we talked this week. Just 19, as is a lot of this RB2 squad. They've put out consistently one of the youngest starting lineups in MLS Next Pro, and this year they actually eclipsed their youngest lineup ever twice. They put out a starting 11 that had an average age of 18 and a half. As another offside flag is waved. It'd been Destin who'd gotten caught a couple times. This time it is the goal scorer, Kanye. The high line of Dominic Wohlert doing its job for the most part, pulling the Coy Wolves offside. This time they play it long. Rodriguez, left-footed play towards the 6-yard box. Broken up. An opportunity for RB2 to get a shot on frame. And now Badinger back into the box. Kicked out of play for a corner. Tough defending by CT United, but another set piece. Corner kick opportunity for RB2. Still looking for their first shot on target. Haven't tested Rankenberg quite yet. Headed away by Stevenson. Here comes the counter. Outside football looking for Destin. Can't make it to him. And RB2 holds up the play, knocking it out of play. Only 7 shots total so far between these two teams. It's been fairly cagey up to this point in the 30th minute. Shocking given the offensive numbers for both of these squads. It was a certain surprise to not see Dennis Yangor and Dengis Nelic available for tonight's match, even off the bench. Two players that have played at least 19 matches and been crucial in finding offense this season. Badinger played it all the way back. Find, no console, no problem. Game night just got an upgrade, and it's all free. First minute of play, CT United 1-0 up on the visiting RB2. Looking looking to close out the season sweep. This ball's played to the left side of the box. Chance for the first shot on net. It doesn't get there. Back up top. Rodriguez gets a hold of it. To Badinger. Lofted in, headed away. Chance not completely done. Fired on, mistouched, and lofted into the night sky. Touched forward. Rodriguez was running on the right wing. Instead, Benedetti decides to slow up play. The 21-year-old Argentinian player getting his feet under him in his second straight MLS Next Pro match. Has appeared in 6 matches for Red Bull New York's first team. Only 86 minutes, so the program trying to get him a little bit more time on the pitch with the second squad. And a long throw up coming. Badinger headed towards the center of the box, brought down, shot on, save made. Nate Worth got his left foot to it, as it's the first time that Gunther Rankenberg has been called upon to make a play. Not a ton of velocity on that volley, a half volley really, from the man who's worn the armband for most of the season for RB2. Tonight it's on Benedetti's arm. Not as much chances for Red Bulls too, as they would have liked going into this first half. They've had to deal with the onslaught of pressure, but look comfortable passing it out of the back from there. Knocked out by Brian Destin. Destin's been quiet so far. Quieter than he's been in any of the matches he's played. 4 games, 4 goals. That's pretty successful since being acquired early August on loan from the Slovenian side. First appearance in MLS Next Pro this season. First season in MLS Next Pro, I should say. Chani off to the races. Kicked away by Shesik, who didn't want to see Chani get on the ball again inside the 18. Only time he's done that, he's found the back of the net. Applewade, who had the assist to Dylan Lacey. Cuts through defenders and then is chopped down. Nate Worth. It's a quick talking to as the heavy right leg catches Dylan Lacey, who is off and running. I'm sure our referee Walterson Torchin told Nate Worth, probably another one of those tackles and you're going in the book. This was played through to the middle, looking for Applewade. Too much pressure on Worth. He knocks it out. The high press so far from CT United has given RB2 a lot of trouble. It's one of the most effective presses in all of Next Pro, so not that surprising. There's another whistle and a hard foul. Torchin wants to chat been CT United who's really instilled their will and system on this match. Even though RB2 has had the lion's share of possession, they haven't done a ton with it. Just the one shot on net and was easily dealt with by Rankenberg. Red Bull New York 2's head coach Dominic Ward told me this week, we didn't play that well in the first 2 matches, but I've seen a lot of confidence over the last 3, really the last half of the season, even though they haven't gotten that many results. He said if they instill their style of play, they can take away points. And trying to get on the score sheet, shot attempt is deflected out of play for another corner. That's more of what RB2 wants to see. Quick transition offense. Confident passing. Trying to play their game. Woolert said that pretty much ensuring if they play their style of football, they can deliver on a nightly basis, and they will deliver tonight, but they haven't quite played the style they hope to, or hasn't mitigated CT United's style. Chance cleared up. Destin off to the races. Played it all the way across to Tanye for his second. Denied. What a service from Brian Destin. The 2 link-up play in the last couple of matches between them has been phenomenal, and that almost certainly should have been Tanye's second. But Shevchik makes himself look big all alone and gets a right palm on it to keep it a 1-0 game. Wow. 2 massive saves in the first half from Tobias Shevchik has kept RB2 in this match. And off the corner, it's won again by the Coy Wolves. Rocking their home purple kit in honor of where the match is being played tonight, Purple City, here in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Trying to show off in front of the fans. This one sent in the box, and Stevenson was the last touch. Goal kick for Shevchik. Man, what an opportunity from Barnabas Tanye. The goal scorer of his caliber doesn't miss those opportunities very often. There's the foul in the final third, and we might just get a card. We do. Take another look at this one. Too much contact. On Benny Rodriguez. So Ernesto Gomez goes into the book. Replacing Steven Serwada, who has been the consistent starting midfielder, or one of them for CT United, but is out just in case of yellow card accumulation. He's got 6 cards this season. It's another set piece for RB2. Rodriguez fakes the attempt, and Worth sends it in with the right foot, knocked back out. Sent back into the mix, left side of the box, left-footed try over the frame. Best opportunity of the night for RB2. Good touch from Worth. And again, not quite testing Luther Gunther Rankenberg. But Destin, with a good long touch, keeps possession for CT United. Couldn't quite find an angle to send a service in for Tanya, and this one's looked for Applewhite. Too far to Shefsek. That last chance for Roald Mitchell was the first time he's really been involved in any attacking play this evening. In search of Tanya yet again, sent over. Shocking attempt from that position. Goes out of play. Not afraid to shoot the ball from outside the 18-yard box. 43rd minute of play. The lone goal by Barnabas Tanya in the 16th minute. Best chance in the 41st for RB2 and Roald Mitchell. Foul in the attacking corner. Creeping closer and closer to halftime between these Eastern Conference opponents. Searching for 3 points. Sent forward. Mitchell trying to settle it down. Brings it to his right. Rodriguez shot. Save. No, it's in. Oh, it stays on the line. Whoa. What a play. Gunther Rankenberg. Goalie showing off. Left hand stays on. Off the bar and nearly in. What an opportunity. Mitchell missed the chance from the left side of the box and then creates an opportunity for Benny Rodriguez, who should have had a goal. Finally, RB2 getting quality chances in the final third, just haven't been able to put them away. Would that have been a way to end the first half for Dominic Woolard's squad? Instead, it remains a 1-0 lead for CT United FC. Red Bull New York is starting to find their footing late in this first half. We will have 3 additional minutes and another foul on CT United. Stevenson was in pursuit, and he was not happy about that call from Torchen. So yet another set piece from a dangerous position for Red Bulls 2. Can they take advantage of it? They haven't done so yet tonight. 2 players standing on either side of the ball. A small wall sent towards the back post, punched towards the middle of the goal, and headed away. Rankenberg opted to go after that second ball. It nearly left the entire goal vulnerable. Rodriguez was right there. Worth. Benedetti. Can't combine with Worth, and it's sent all all the way back to midfield and then given up. And we will get a foul and a yellow card. As a clear counter opportunity was available. A tactical yellow card. As Tone is shown the yellow card. Sekou Kone, another player on loan. It's his 5th yellow card of the season. Hasn't made his way onto the score sheet yet. Reaching the last minute of stoppage time in the first half. And one team create one more opportunity. CT United wins the ball off a foul. It was multiple great opportunities for CT United early on in this match. Red Bull 2 finally came to life after about the 30th minute and had 2 golden opportunities. One where Roald Mitchell missed the net, and then Gunther Rankenberg comes up big. That will close out the first half. Our score at halftime is 1-0 CT United over Red Bull New York 2. Coming up in our halftime show, player profiles plus the upcoming schedule and first half highlights when we come back. Welcome back. 1-0 is the halftime score. We will visit with Colorado's youngest signing in club history, Nathan Chumba. But first, MLS Next Pro announces its plan to shift the league's competition calendar in 2027, aligning with Major League Soccer and top global soccer leagues, a sprint season running from February to May. 2027 will be followed by the league's first full summer to spring season in 2027 to 2028. Let's take a deeper look.
MLS Next Pro will shift its competition calendar to align with MLS and other top global leagues, beginning in 2027 with the sprint season, followed by the first full summer to spring season in 2027-2028. The sprint season will run from February to May 2027 and will carry the weight of a full MLS Next Pro season, with 14 regular season matches per team, plus playoffs and MLS Next Pro Cup. The new calendar will begin with the 2027-2028 season, kicking off in July 2027 and concluding with MLS Next Pro Cup in June 2028 with a mid-December to early February winter break. The 2027-2028 season will feature 28 matches per team, followed by playoffs and MLS Next Pro Cup. There are many benefits to the new competition calendar, including improving player movement and player development opportunities. Stay tuned for more schedule announcements in the coming months.
Hi, my name is Nathan Chumba. I play midfielder for the Colorado Rapids.
Before becoming the youngest signing in club history, Nathan Chumba got his start in the Rapids Academy.
Andrew Keeley, the academy director, came up to my dad and he was like, we want Chumba to start playing with the academy. I was like 10, 11, I was super nervous. So I started playing with the U14s and training with them. Once they told me that I was going to play with the first team, that they wanted to give me my debut, I was so nervous. I can't even explain how nervous I was.
Chumba's performances in the academy earned him a homegrown contract at just 15 years old.
I was definitely super excited and kind of relieved a little bit. It's been one of my goals for a long time to sign a homegrown, but honestly, I was just so set on the future. I was super excited, super thankful that the club, believed in me at such a young age.
Chumba was called up to the first team and made his debut in the U.S. Open Cup, a moment even he couldn't believe.
The coach didn't have to put me in. It was 1-0, important game. So when Kyle, the AT, called me over, he was like, Chumba, you're going in. Nervous. I remember being on the bench with all the fans. My heart was just beating. I was super excited as well. My family and friends were here. It means a lot to even be put on the field at that level. Really thankful for the coach for believing in me, trusting me, the club, the players. I have a lot of good memories with them. It was a great moment for me that I'm gonna remember for a long time. It's a great accolade to have, to be the youngest person to debut, but honestly, I don't really think about, those things that much. The opportunity was there, I worked for them to trust me enough to give it to me. It means so much to me, it's my hometown team. I've been playing with and against the youth club for basically all my life. So to be able to say that I'm a homegrown for my hometown club, yeah, it means the world, to be honest.
March 22nd, the Timbers called up Timbers 2 midfielder Eric Izoida ahead of their match against the LA Galaxy. Hours later, the 18-year-old academy product was named to the starting 11, making his MLS debut.
I didn't really know if I was starting or anything. I thought maybe I'd be on the bench, I'd play, but I was kind of just waiting for it. I was getting ready. I was like with my family, just chilling at home, really. I found out in the meeting right before the game, so like an hour 20 before the game. The anthem, it's always one of my favorite parts of every game. It's always, for me, that's like the crowd is engaged, everybody. It's just really cool experience. For me, just being in the stands, that's one of the parts of the game. And now being there, being on the field, doing it, it was just a really cool experience for me.
Confidence is everything in moments like these. And from the moment he walked into the locker room, Eric felt the trust of his teammates.
They were all just saying, we trust you, we believe in you, we know you're good enough for this. They were all just really positive, telling me that just to work hard out there, to not overdo it, just get into the game and just keep going. I'd say there was the first 10 minutes, I knew I had to go simple, I had to get it out. Then after 10, 15 minutes, I knew I was settling in. I made one good ball in behind, and then after that, I was good. And then second half, it took me 5, 10 minutes to get settled in again.
Arras loses out. And what a moment from Marcus Oita! The 18-year-old on his MLS debut scores an absolute screamer!
In my mind, after I scored, I thought I only took 1 touch or 2 touch. I thought I just ripped it right away. It felt really good coming off the foot. In warm-ups, I had 2 really good shots as well. They both came off the post, so I was hoping it wouldn't come off the post, but it was just a really good shot. I scored, and I knew we had a little chance to get back in it, and it was just a really good moment for me.
These moments come once in a lifetime, and for Eric, having his family there to see it live was priceless.
They were just really proud. They were all like, just asking how the game was, asking all the details. They were talking to me, telling me all the stuff, how everybody was walking up to them. Everybody was saying congratulations, and even though after the loss, everybody was really happy for me. They were asking how they get our seats and how they know where we were, and I think my brother told them where they were at, and they were just really, they didn't even know they were on camera, so it was like really surprising for them.
Eric's dream of making his debut has now become a reality.
I'm really grateful for all the coaches, for all they've done. They've all done a lot for me and everybody else who's on the second team and the first team. And it's really cool seeing the talents coming out of the academy right now too.
Now, he's focused on everything that comes after it.
For me, it's to obviously break into the first team fully, hopefully get regular minutes. Those are my goals. That's one of my goals. Also getting called into the national team, keep getting called in, and then just up from there.
Welcome back to Bridgeport, Connecticut, where the home side, CT United, leads the visitors 1-0 after a thrilling first half. What happened yesterday in MLS Next Pro? We had 4 matches on Friday, notably Ventura County FC with the 3-2 lead, a couple of shootouts as well. And we'll take a look at what's up to come on match week 26. For CT United, they're looking at Huntsville and Orlando. If both of those teams lose their matches, Orlando plays Crown Legacy FC, who's a very tough opponent. And Huntsville's got to play the Revs, who's also in the top 5. If both of those teams lose, CT United seals the win tonight. They're locked into the playoffs. And let's take a look at how they've gotten the lead so far and the first half highlights. After 45 minutes of play, it was the home team, the Coy Wolves, who had good chances right away. Shefzik had to come up big with the save. And then more opportunities getting into the box, and the great pass over from Applewhite to Barnabas Chanyi put him on the scoreboard. Again, down the left flank. It's played all the way over to Tanyi, and Shefzik comes up big. Could have been 2-0. And then coming the other way, Ronald Mitchell played Benny Rodriguez, who couldn't beat Rankenberg, that kept this game at 1-0 for CT United. We'll be back for the second half of action. An exciting 45 minutes coming up in just a couple of minutes. MLS Next Pro Eastern Conference action. Don't go anywhere.
should be a fun season of MLS Next Pro. Oh my! Pedrinho wins it!
Yeah. Boys hear sentiment. Flow tastes sweet like cinnamon. Open up doors, I'm a gentleman. View top floor, I'm still staying ahead of them. Running on fumes and adrenaline. Do what I do best. Can rush in like a roulette. You can't name a better duet. Don't ask questions. Trying to figure out what sound. Don't worry about what next. Just wanna know what's next. Man, I say it so loud. Don't worry about what next. Just know we got now. Oh yes. Man, I say it oh so proud. Don't worry about what next. Just know we got now.
The unique energy of a Sunday night. Ideal for calm music, whispers, stargazing, reflection, and a relaxed environment. Sunday nights were made for this.
Back at Bridgeport, Connecticut for the second half of action between CT United FC and Red Bull New York 2. 1-0 after 45. Barnabas Tanyi's goal in the 16th minute is the only goal of the evening up to this point. In a first half that CT United got out in front early and looked the better squad for the first 30 minutes of play. The visitors, RB2, started to find their footing and got a couple of chances late, but just couldn't beat Rankenberg in net to even up this scoreline. So a team that has struggled to come back from deficits in RB2 is going to have to do that if they want to take home a point from this road trip. CT United happy to be back home after 3 matches on the road in 8 days. 3 matches where they all got wins, very impressive. Showed the resiliency of this club and exactly why they're in 3rd place in the Eastern Conference standings, and if they can hold out this performance and get a couple results to go their way tomorrow, they might just have a playoff position locked up in their inaugural season. It'll be the same 11 for both sides, duking it out here as the sun is set on University of Bridgeport Knights Field. Getting ready for the second half kickoff. It will be Red Bull 2. Will take the first touch. Outshot CT United 11-4. Even shots on target at 3. But behind by 1 in the scoreline. Awaiting Walterson Torchin's whistle, and we can get second half action underway, and here we go. Teams switch sides and get ready for another exciting 45 minutes of play between the hottest teams in MLS Next Pro. Here is the goal scorer, Tanyi. Deflected back out to Lacey, weaving his way through traffic. Touch too long. Picked up by Red Bulls 2. A shove on the near touchline and a foul. Mitchell, who was involved in a couple of chances near the end of the first half, commits the offense and gives CT United the ball. Unsurprisingly, it's been more possession for the visitors. Have doubled the amount of completed passes. This one sent forward too far. Shevsik diving to the ground to stop that chance in its tracks. CT United only completed 66% of its passes in the first half. A lot of those are long tries from the back line, compared to almost 90% for Red Bull 2. They cough up the ball and then commit the foul. Sekou Kone, who had the only yellow card for Red Bull New York 2. Ernesto Gomez was shown a yellow as well for the home side. Interesting to see what both coaches make tactical changes for the last 45 minutes of play. Both teams trying to keep their win streak alive and get that much closer to a playoff position so they can breathe easy going into the last month of the season. Just 3 matches left after play ends tonight for both of these squads. Fairly manageable schedule for both sides. The toughest team either team plays is NYCFC, as this is a chance on for Red Bulls 2. Back post opportunity played too far by Benny Rodriguez. Had numbers, was looking for Benedito. Who could have been on the score sheet for the first time in MLS Next Pro this season. A dangerous opportunity in transition for Red Bulls 2. Just haven't quite been able to convert that final action to score goals. More chances like that, and you're going to increase the likelihood of changing the complexity of this match. Another foul. This time Mora goes down. Pressing a little bit higher up the pitch is RB2. Saw them pretty content to sit back and let their back line hold a high enough line to draw multiple offsides. CT United has been the more aggressive team, or at least was before the goal. We see them biding their time and picking their spots to press high up the pitch. And Shevsik launches it all the way forward. Rodriguez can't chase it down. Headed back to Rankenberg, who picks it up. Maybe a little bit of frustration from Red Bull New York 2, just not being able to create anything out of the back. Having to utilize direct balls towards those attackers, especially Rodriguez on the right wing. He's been the spark plug for most of the offensive opportunities for Red Bull New York 2 so far in this match. One of the many players who signed a pro contract for the first time this season on RB2. Dylan Lacey lofts it forward. And kicked out for a corner. Not a team that has won a lot of corners, but they won 3 in the first half. Right on pace with RB2's 4. Neither team that efficient in set-piece operation. But nonetheless, a great opportunity to add on to the 1-0 lead for CT United. Low in-swinging cross. Out-swinging cross, excuse me, is sent back out of the box. Trying to regroup. One back by RB2. No whistle on heavy contact as Mitchell tried to get out and run. Van Hees was there to intercept him. Torchin thought he got enough of the ball to warrant clean play. So we play on, as does CT United as they move forward. Looking to switch fields. Instead, they stay on the left channel and push the ball forward. Last touched by Red Bulls 2, and it will be yet another corner. So 2 corners already in the first 8+ minutes of action in the second half, back to back on either side of the net. As CT United looks to create another dangerous opportunity. Served right direct to Shefzik, who has to punch it over the box, and we'll do it all again. Philo marks the goal scorer, Tanyi, at the back post. A little bit of space there for the Hungarian player to try and cause chaos. Instead, Red Bulls 2 gets a head on it and knocks it out. Comes all the way out of play. United not typically built to build out of the back. More of this type of play, as we saw a lot in the first half, going direct off the right foot of Rankenberg. They come up with nothing as Red Bulls New York draws a foul and is awarded a free kick. CT United Soccer is proudly supported by Yale New Haven Health, powering medical breakthroughs with the greatest of care. CT United holds on to the 1-0 lead. Still the lone goal from Barnabas Tanyi, his 13th of the season. Don't expect Red Bulls 2 to go quietly, as they could put a flurry of goals on in a hurry and create opportunities like this one. To the right wing, an opportunity to send a service into the box. Instead, it's dribbled in. Too far. Off the side netting. Wouldn't have counted anyways as it went over the touchline. No subs yet by either squad. Dominic Wooler, head coach of Red Bulls too, doesn't have many of his typical guys available off the bench, but it's not that unsurprising as it's a squad that's used a lot of different players. Now we will get substitutes for the first time tonight. It's going to be the home side. Aiden Wolanski and Warren Agostoni. Make their way into the match. For Ernesto Gomez and Rickson Van Hees, respectively, two of the more accustomed players to this CT United squad. Enter in and look to bolster up the defense with a 1-0 lead in the 58th minute. But RB2 playing it forward. Too far for Mitchell. Wolanski was another one of those recent additions as a foul in the final third, and we're going to get a booking, a yellow card. Too much contact on the counterattack. Yet another set piece for the home side. Going back to the subs, Wolanski is just in his 4th appearance, but he started the last 2 matches. He is one of the academy players from CT United FC, whose roster is mostly filled with recent signings, as to be expected of a team in their first season. It was Aymar Sanchez who was booked. Good chance outside the box. Sent forward. Save made, but not totally out of the hands of Shefsik. He bobbled the ball. Potential rebound opportunity is held up a little bit. Still would have hoped to corral it more securely. RB2, give it away. High up the pitch looking for Destin, goes too far. "30 minutes remain. 30 minutes plus stoppage time in this matchup between two teams inside the top 8, looking to continue their run of good play. Nice touch by Benny Rodriguez. He's played back. Left-footed attempt, played indirect, and it's in! Goal scored! Roald Mitchell gets RB2 on the board. What an individual effort from Rodriguez. And then a beautiful service and the right thigh of Roald Mitchell coming down from the first tee, making his impact felt and tying this game at 1 apiece. He had great opportunities in the first half and gets on the score sheet in the second. That's how quickly this game can change. His 5th goal of the season in just 9 appearances. But here comes CT United into the box. Todney rips out of play. Lacey, excuse me, again misses the target. That's how quickly things can change when you're playing CT United FC. The coachism is always, how do you respond after a goal or the next couple of minutes after the goal? It's the most important piece of soccer. And nearly CT United responded in a matter of seconds. But instead we remain tied. And an offside flag up. Red Bull New York 2 had only won 2 matches this season. When trailing at halftime. They have made that much more of a possibility with Roald Mitchell's goal. Making the most of his time with the second team. A man who has plenty of international caps with Trinidad and Tobago. And hasn't been instilled in this lineup since April 26th. When they need him, he comes up. Ball goes out of play. And we are going to get Red Bulls New York's first sub. It will be Paul Sokolov coming in for Sekou Kone, who had that yellow card in the first half. He has been pretty much a sub in just about every match for Dominic Wollard's squad. His 20th appearance of the season. Has 3 goals. Hopes to help out in the midfield. Create some more chances. And maybe put them ahead. This ball's played forward looking for the goal scorer, Mitchell. Just not played out in front enough of the back line who can deflect it away, and foul in the aftermath. Experience the future of gaming with Find, the first free gaming platform built for your smart TV. No console downloads or subscriptions required. Launching soon on Samsung and LG smart TVs. '65th minute. All knotted at 1 at the Roald Mitchell's 61st minute goal. Destin offside. Argues his case with the linesman, who of course won't hear it. Just one shot for Red Bulls 2 in this second half, and it was the goal as Nate Worth is taken down. Catches the right leg of Monas, who knew immediately that he had caught the 19-year-old midfielder. Destin looking for Tanyi. Played instead to the foot of Munson, who turns defense to offense. Badinger can't keep it into play. 67th minute. CT United has not let up. 2 goals against RB2 all season in both of the 2 matches they played. They only allowed Red Bulls New York to get a goal. There's a foul right at midfield by Worth. How do these teams react to the scoreline being 1-1? And how do the coaches go to their bench? We've seen a couple of substitutions, and after the goal, Sokolov came on. As Badinger's up and running, played forward to the goal scorer, and dropped back. For Sokolov, but he couldn't do anything with it. Had Rodriguez on the left wing. The Boy Wolves sending numbers to the final third. Service probably meant to be a cross is misplayed, misjudged, and goes over Shevchik's net. The pace of this match has slowed down just a hair ever since that last goal. CT United thought they had an opportunity in transition, but a late foul was whistled. So Worth will bring it back. This is a giveaway. Destin was open in the middle. Mora couldn't find him. Here comes Mitchell, looking for his second. To the center of the box. Comes right to the hands of Rankenberg. Camrath had hit the deck, but Mitchell couldn't take advantage. His first touch just too lateral. As he knew he could have done better with that opportunity. Up and down we go. Lacey gets dispossessed. And now RB2 puts it back at the feet of their keeper. Nice move by Badinger. Ball lofted in, looking for Mitchell. Second chance, right-footed shot out of play. It was deflected out. Stevenson got the initial head on it, and it was the recent sub, Sokolov, who tried for the volley. Another corner kick. First of the half for New York. Less bodies near the 6-yard box. Nine defenders inside the 18. Play to the front post. Comes away, and then a clear foul, and that's going to be a booking. As Lacey was looking to get out and run, just a tactical yellow card. Benindetti is shown the yellow and put into the book. His second yellow in just his 6th appearance for Red Bull New York 2 this season. One, 72nd minute. Good shield off play. Force that ball out for a goal kick. And Munson will play it back to his keeper. Long ball lofted forward. And a foul on CT United. It's like more subs ready to swing into the action. On comes Christian Gallagher. The 18-year-old who's got 6 goals on the season. Brings out the first team player, Benindetti, who just received the yellow card, so maybe a tactical substitution for Moeller. But Gallagher quite capable of making an impact. Higher up the pitch, Tanya gets it in behind, can't get it on net. What an opportunity. The Coy Wolves fans can't believe that wasn't their second goal. But a foul in the attacking half. Gives CT United another free kick. Fifth minute of play. Lacey to take the set piece. There's options to either side of Shevchuk in net. Plays it to the left side of the box. Headed forward. And all the way out of play. Last touch by Benny Rodriguez, so it will be a corner for CT United FC. Wolf fans giving a howl before this upcoming corner. And it on net, not enough pace as the outswinging ball too tough to handle and get any velocity behind, so an easy save made by Shevchuk. We will now try and find somebody to play the ball to. Sent all the way forward. Dangerous chance in behind. Played too far back for the goal scorer, Mitchell. What an opportunity on the right wing. Just a step behind Roald Mitchell. If he would have found his foot, it would have been open season. Well, this one's played inside. Same spot that Mitchell scored his first goal. Rankenberg gets a hand on it. Not totally out of danger. Comes back to Munson. Sokolov. Pinballed around the 18 and now out for CT United. But they give it up in transition. Another substitution coming in for the home side. Daniel DiPolito comes in for Dylan Lacey. DiPolito's got seven assists and 5 goals, 12 goal contributions. Second most on the squad, and that 7th assist is good for top 6 in all of MLS Next Pro. As this foul in the final third is going to draw a yellow card. Sokolov was held up. And a clear goal scoring opportunity. Knew right away. Center back Lucas Camrath is shown the yellow. In the 77th minute, 79th minute, Rodriguez stands over the ball. A lot of attackers up towards the top of the 18, trying to time up their runs with Rodriguez, hoping for a goal to put them ahead. Headed away. Looking for another service in. Left foot by Sokolov, too far into the hands of Rankenberg.
Number 12, Lucas Camera, in the 78th minute. Camera, yellow card, in the 78th minute for CT United.
A little bit over 10 minutes to play. Does either team have a deciding goal to take home 3 points? Not many chances for the home team, CT United, in the second half. Just the one goal. For Roald Mitchell, that put him ahead. Turnover. Here comes the Coy Wolves. Played forward. Destin finds the back of the net. Brian Destin does it again. 5 goals in 5 matches. And he puts CT United FC on top in the late stages of this match. That's been the connection since he's joined the squad. Tanyi to Destin. And destiny maybe for CT United in their first match back in Bridgeport, Connecticut, where they were founded, to get a late goal and maybe a late winner from their newest addition, the 20-year-old Haitian, Brian Destin, again proving his credentials in MLS Next Pro. You just cannot make mistakes against this CT United team because they will take advantage of them. Exactly what happens, a costly giveaway in midfield, and it's just too devastating of an attack. Red Bulls New York have another option to draw this one closer. Mitchell fell, looking like he had free rein towards the net. Tanya gives chase again. Munson, solid clearance. But what does Woolard's squad have left in the tank to try and steal away a point? They've already gone down once in this match. Can they draw back even once again? Shavar Thomas's team just refuses to give up. This CT United squad, so dangerous in the final third. Hadn't had a ton of opportunities in this second half, but when Destin gets one-on-one with the keeper, he takes the most of his opportunities, and that's what he told me this week. He said it hasn't necessarily been the easiest transition coming over from Slovenia, but just trying to make the most of my opportunities. And that's exactly what he's done. 5 matches, 5 goals. 3 last week in the last 2 matches. What an infusion of life into a team that was already firing on all cylinders. Firing up the crowd here in Bridgeport, Connecticut in the 80th minute. That right now has the deciding goal. In New York have any magic left? They win it in the final third. Play forward, shot in, and it's a goal! What a response! Red Bulls 2 with the answer. And it's the fresh legs of Christian Gallagher, the most recent sub, adding on to his impressive season. Gallagher gets subbed on in the 73rd minute, and just 10 minutes later, he evens this game at 2 apiece. His 7th goal of the season. When it looked like all hope was lost, he comes up big, but more chances for CT United. Looking for the back heel to Tanya. Can't quite connect. More twists and turns late on this Saturday evening. Like 2 prize fighters, blow after blow, response after response. This one's giving away another chance. Mitchell in behind, Gallagher plays it forward, gets a touch, does it again! Back-to-back goals for Christian Gallagher. 3-2 Red Bulls, New York. A giveaway, and Gallagher has made his impact felt so quickly. Rankenberg probably wanted that one back. Not his best strike, an attempt to make the save, but it doesn't matter because Christian Gallagher, with the brace off the bench, just 2 minutes apart, has shocked the home team into submission. What a night of soccer. Red Bulls, New York spoiling the fun. We had been goalless since the 61st minute, and then 3 in 5 minutes. And 2 for Christian Gallagher. Unbelievable, just unbelievable. Is there one more change in this scoreline left in the tank? Right now it's RB2 in the driver's seat for the first time all night. They have trailed for a majority of this match after Tanye's goal in the 16th minute. They found themselves even off of Mitchell's finish in the 60th, and then once again falling behind. Now it's Benny Rodriguez trying to maybe add an insurance goal towards the 6-yard box. Deflected out. It will be a goal kick. A pair of subs coming in for each side. Paisho comes in for CT United. Attacking influx with just 3 minutes plus stoppage time to play. Takes off the left back, Applewhite, who had the beautiful assist on the first goal of the evening. And Philo comes off for RB2 for Diajuste, who has not seen a lot of action for Red Bull New York 2. He gets put on an important spot here, up a goal with a little bit of time left. Long service into the box, deflected away. Nearly a fourth off what looked like a non-dangerous free kick. A perfect cross, nearly 50 yards. Right to the goal scorer with the brace, Gallagher, who almost had a third. CT United FC foul as Red Bull New York 2 tries to waste off a little bit of time. There will be 6 minutes of stoppage time. 6 minutes for CT United to try and keep their win streak. At this point, just looking for a point. Shocking after being up 2-1 in the 80th minute. They give up 2 goals in a matter of 2 minutes, both by the same player, Christian Gallagher. Who hadn't seen a lot of action in this match, just came on in the 73rd minute. And plays one forward to Benny Rodriguez. He's got space to run. Has Gallagher in behind again. Does he have a third? He has a right third! Christian Gallagher! The hat trick! Take a bow, young man, and take your win for Red Bull New York 2. Rodriguez played it forward, but Gallagher had some individual work to do with it. I mean, come on. Unbelievable. Not only worthy of man of the match, but player of the match week. In just 17 minutes of work, he's got 3. A hat trick for Christian Gallagher. 4-2 lead for Red Bull New York 2. So we have to make an adjustment to the score sheet because Gallagher, Ronald Mitchell did get a touch on Gallagher's second goal. He was right at the back post. I wasn't sure if he got a touch on it. Initially, it was said that he did not. It's gone back and been put on for Mitchell. So he takes away the brace from his teammate. Or takes away the hat trick from his teammate. Gives himself the brace. A little bit selfish from Ronald Mitchell. But an easy tap in, and nobody's going to be upset because Gallagher gets on the score sheet again. 3 goal contributions in 17 minutes. Rodriguez with the beautiful ball into Gallagher there, who just split the 2 defenders. And what an impact this has on the standings. As this one serviced in. So now, Red Bull New York 2 will leapfrog CT United FC. As long as they close out the last 3+ minutes, we've seen goals in a flurry. Once the 80th minute has passed, it's been like a FIFA game, the amount of goals we've seen. And Rodriguez does well to draw a foul. Stevenson stepped in. What a match tonight. Still a little bit of time left. But as it stands, it looks like Dominique Wooler's squad will come away with a crucial 3 points, as this one's sent direct to Rankenberg. It would put them in 3rd place into the standings at 44 points. As this one's taken away, Rodriguez up the left wing again. Mitchell, who now has the brace, is dispossessed. Destin, who thought he might have had the heroic goal in the 80th minute, has seen 3 more goals in his own net. So they spoil his heroic welcome in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Unless he has a little bit more left. Is this ball sent into off the bar? Still not out. Left-footed shot is blocked. Out for a corner. Awkward for Shevsik to have to deal with. As Rodriguez is whistled down for the foul. Thought he had out a break. Instead, Torchin holds him up. DiPolito will now stand over the free kick. Ball sent in, header towards the back post is kept alive and dealt with. As clock ticks down, a runner out and free, Rodriguez going after it. He's taken down and instead he is whistled for the foul. But just time continues to tick away. What an effort it was tonight. Destin scored a goal in the 80th minute that put CT United up by 1, and then 3 straight. In the 83rd, the 85th, and the 90th. Just 7 minutes, 3 goals for Red Bull New York 2. As we await the final whistle. Is there one more push? Diving effort by Rodriguez. Can't keep it alive. Eclipse the mark, and there's the final whistle. Red Bull New York on the road. The massive victory, propelling them to 3rd place. And what a match for the substitute. The man of the match, presented by Adidas, Christian Gallagher. On in the 73rd minute. And this was his entrance into the match. Receives the pass from Mitchell. Buries his first goal. That tied up this match. And then his second. The finisher. What a game for Christian Gallagher. 4-2 is the final. The visiting Red Bull New York 2 over CT United FC. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Nick Abel. Once again, our final score is 4-2. Red Bull New York 2 over CT United FC. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLSNextPro.com and OneFootball. Good night, and have a good night from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.